guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be talking about Huda Beauty Electric Obsession palette. I'll be telling you guys my opinion and thoughts on this palette. So at the end of the video, you can decide if you really want to get this palette or not. So let's get started. So you guys who already follow me on my social media, you guys know that I'm not so much fan of Huda Beauty products. Most of the people are fan of the products, but for me personally, for some reason, no, they didn't work well for my skin tone. Couldn't like the products as much I like other brands, but to be honest, I liked her lip products, the lip pencil and liquid lipsticks. They were really very good. But after that, the highlighter and all other eyeshadows, I wasn't so much fan of that. And also the foundation, I felt it is kind of very thick for me. So I don't know. I thought I'm not going to spend my money on Huda Beauty products just because there are lots of other brands in that price range that I really love so much. But when Huda came with 4 Obsession palettes, I was again kind of very excited because they looked very pretty. All 4 eyeshadow palettes that you guys know, they came in mauve, warm brown, smoky and electric obsession. So it was again very tempting and I was kind of confused. Like, should I get all 4? Should I get just one? Which one should I get? Because they looked really pretty. So after doing a bit of research online, finally I decided to buy this one. This is the Huda Beauty Electric Obsession palette, and when I got this palette, I really loved how the outlook is because the name Electric Obsession totally complements the look of this palette. From like first glance makes you really happy. And this palette is really handy. You can see this is very small compared to the other eyeshadow palettes that Huda came with. This one is very handy, and also the price range, I would say for this small palette, the price range is not cheap. Of course, it's expensive, but at the same time it is affordable because this price range is half of the other ones. Though the palette is also small, but still you feel like, okay, the price range is affordable, like it's not that high price. I actually got it from Cobalt Beauty, and here you have 10 grams of product and it cost around 25 pounds. In Sweden, if you buy it from Sephora, it will cost around 315 crowns, Swedish crowns. So that's the price. I love the fact that this palette is very handy. So you can just carry it anywhere. If you are a frequent traveler or even if you work at home, it's very easy to handle because it's a small one. So guys, let's see inside the palette now. This is very vibrant and so gorgeous. So now you can tell like it's really electric, like it gives you the shock when you open the palette, and I was really shocked to see the color range because they're so beautiful. Personally, when I got this on my hands, it felt amazing because these eyeshadows are very vibrant that actually I didn't expect it this vibrance. It's very beautiful. And then you have a mirror here. So I really love this mirror, the small mirror. Actually, I don't use eyeshadow mirrors so often, but having a mirror in your palette really helps, especially when you're traveling. Like if I travel with this small eyeshadow palette, I would love to have a mirror here because then I can just have it. It will be very easy for me to use it anywhere when I'm not home, when I don't have any other mirrors. So it will be really helpful, and even you can keep it in your bag and just use the mirror whenever you need. To talk about the colors, you can see here we have different kind of pinks, blues and purples, which is really very pretty. In this small compact shadow palette, you're getting almost all the vibrant shades that you actually need. This is a very positive side of this palette because if you see the colors, these are, here you can see the reds and pinks, and then here you can see the blues and purples, and also you have a very vibrant yellow here. So almost all the vibrant makeup shadow looks that you want to come up with, you can do with this small cute palette. Then I was actually concerned to know that how is the color payoff, because sometimes you see the colors on the palette are really vibrant and nice, but when you swatch them or on your eyelids, they don't give the expected color payoff, so it's sometimes disappointing. So I will do a swatch for you guys now, so you can see the color payoff of the shadows and also how they actually look on my skin, so you can get an idea. So here you can see the close-up shot of the eyeshadow palette, and all shades are very vibrant. The first shade I'm going to swatch is a magenta, which is a matte eyeshadow and has a cool undertone. The next shade is a beautiful purple, which has a frosted finish and has a cooler undertone. The next shade I'm going to swatch is a beautiful orange color, which is very bright and gives a matte finish. Reminds me more of soft drinks Fanta, if you can relate. The next shade is a hot pink and a matte eyeshadow, which has a more blue undertone. And now we have a very bright warm matte shade yellow, which is a very uncommon and my favorite shade of this palette. The next shade I'm going to swatch is also my very favorite. It's a cobalt blue, which gives a more metallic finish and it has a cool undertone. I love it. This is very different. And the next shade is a red, which has a more cool toned red, but more like in the side of maroon, I can say. And it is also a matte shade. The next shade is one of my favorite as well, and it's a sky blue, gives a metallic finish. It's a cool tone shadow and very beautiful color. I love it. Last but not the least, we have the shadow which can be called teal color, which is bluish and greenish together and is a matte shade. It has a little bit of fallout. So here you can see all the shades all together. So guys, as you have seen the swatches, maybe you can decide now if that is something you really want in your life. But if you want to know my opinion, I would say that if you have lots of neutrals and nude eyeshadows in your collection and you don't really have something very vibrant, then you should get this one, because sometimes in some occasions you really want to look very bold and bright and playful. So in that case, this eyeshadow palette will be really a great one to have in your collection. And if you are someone who already have lots of different electric bold, very colorful eyeshadows, like for example the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette or something like that, then maybe you already have these shades, maybe you are not reaching for this one. I realized that I used very small amount of shadow and got a really vibrant makeup look. Small palette will last you for so long. They were very easy to work with. I tried both with brushes, eyeshadow brushes and my finger. Both worked really well. Usually I don't expect the foil shadows to work well with the brushes, but here it really worked. That is amazing. Slight little bit of fallout with the blue fall shadow, and I can show you the one I had a little bit fallout with these two, but I think this is very natural and that was very minimal, so it was very manageable. It was totally fine. You're getting 9 different shadows in this palette and also different kind of textures, which includes satin, mattes and also foil shadows. So it is really amazing that you can play with different textures at the same time, different kind of shade range, which includes blue, like different kinds of blues and purples, reds and pinks, and also yellow. So you can always mix and match them and bring up more innovative colors. So it is a fantastic palette to play with. So guys, my final thought on this palette, this is kind of wise to have this one, and also the color quality, the shadow quality is so good. They are super pigmented. I think quality wise I will give 10 out of 10. They're so vibrant, so beautiful. I didn't have any problem to use shadows on my skin. I have very positive thoughts with this eyeshadow palette, and I will totally recommend you. I think you will not regret if you buy this palette, so you can give a thought on this palette. overall, I love this palette so much. I think I will be coming up with more eyeshadow looks in my next videos with this palette. And please let me know if you want to see more makeup looks, eyeshadow looks with this small palette. I will be very happy to do it for you guys. And please let me know your comments below in the comment section, and share this video with your friends and family. And also don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the bell button beside the subscribe button, so every time I upload a video you get the notification. So guys, now we are going to finish this video here today, and see you on my next video. Stay well. Bye.